Hey, we're back already. I could not let it go. Why wasn't information reporting in? I figured it out. Simple. Very simple. So we had a misconfiguration for one thing. So I've noticed on our endpoint, again, this will help you troubleshoot. Maybe you already know. I clicked on this. I noticed that the host for the hub was DC. So that was one issue. So as you see, it's reporting in now, but we'll go back. Configuration. I had to read this very slowly. So initial configuration, host name. Host name of this hub. Gave it the correct host name. That's the IP address. We knew that. Subnet, default gateway, default gateway.1 on this network we're on. Again, we left this alone for email. DNS. The way we have this set up, cannot put a DNS name in here, so we put the IP of the appliance in here. Okay? Again, you probably already know. You read the documentation. I did not read. I'm not a good reader. But anyhow, yes. Suffix, there we go. DNS server, again, our domain controller. The rest of this was left alone. So that was one. I hit saved. I committed it. Redid the install. It still did not work. So what did I do next? I went to properties. I went here. I did the callback frequency to the minimum amount. So there we go. I set it to this. It saved. It still did not work. I was about to go crazy. I was about to have a brain aneurysm. Why is this not working? Then I did some more basic troubleshooting. It's always something simple. I was like, man, why is this not working? Agents installed on there. I went to ping our appliance. From here, I couldn't ping it. And then I realized we were not on our network. We were on a different network so that we could do command control. It was a closed network. So command control, as again, we don't have network right now. It's just able to talk to the VMs within our lab. It would not talk out to the internet, talk to command control. So we opened it up. So on a different network. So I got this thing IP correctly on our 192 network. I went ahead and joined it to the domain. Turn that off. And what do you know? I was able to ping our appliance. Ping 192.168.1233.144. And I was like, oh, now we're cooking. Making biscuits. Then I checked this. Then everything started showing like it should have. I was like, oh my goodness. It's working. I praised it. So, misconfiguration in the network and a slight misconfiguration here. Yeah, my reading skills are that of maybe a third grader. But anyhow, there we go. No Chicago, still didn't change that. But everything basically was this part right here. I'm pretty sure the default gateway I've changed to something dumb. Anyhow, there we go. For your lab, you're going to have your name, your domain, your own IP address, your own subnet that it's on. You're going to have your own default gateway. Don't make my mistakes. And then make sure that, either you got your DNS name over here for your host name or IP address. I did IP address because I know it's probably not going to resolve. So if we look at that, let's try it. Ping hub.euc.learnalong.local. Yep, DNS would not work for us. So IP address, again, suffix EUC learn along, and then yes. So simple things. As long as you know what you're doing, you can fix it. Again, my reading isn't too good. Not a great reader. Hooked on Phonics is my friend. I can get by because I know basics of IT and troubleshooting, so I can overcome my disability. So anyhow, we're just gonna look at what we got. That way we got something. So let's go back to user experience. We're going to do a search. Machine. Here we go. Endpoint 3. Let's search. Again, dashboards. Probably going to take a while for stuff to populate. I'm not worried about that. We got a machine. Here we go. We got some stuff. So this is all stuff you can search. You can click on machine, login, IP, group, event. So you can click on here, type in event ID, application, whatever. All whatever. Anyhow, we got the machine. We're going to click on it. Let's look at it. Machine 360 view. We got something to look at. Something that you can do in your own lab and you can drill down, dig through all this. Man, wish I would have got it in the other video. Now we got another A-B video. I don't even know if we did intro music. Did we do intro music on this one? I don't think we did. Here. There we go. Intro music. So we got data. It's going to slowly build over time. But we got some basic info in here. Got OS version. We got our agent version. We got the stuff that we set up in there to get information back more frequently, as we probably won't ever look at this again. I have yet to use a monitoring tool in any environment for real because I use tickets from our ticketing system anywhere, and you can probably pinpoint most of your issues there. You're going to get tickets on the same issue, you fix it. But people who need the data, it's not saying don't use it, but it's good to have. See the bigger picture. Anyhow, GPU. All good data. All right, so yes. Thank you for all this data. Now we got the data. Once I start launching applications and all that stuff, more stuff is going to come in. Again, this is for you. Let's do fit. See if anything showed up in there. Is there a search? No. Let's do refresh. No data. Inspectors. Let's look at that. Application. Let's hit go. What's that? Is that nothing? Nothing. Machine assessment summary. No data yet. That's fine. It's okay. Let's go to inventory. Pending reports, nothing yet. All right, so we already saw all that data. Looks like we can do some machine group stuff, connector ID property, install. Let's look at installed applications. Nothing yet. Man. Oh, we got advanced. Let's do another search. This is under fit. Again, let's do machine. Endpoint 3. There we go. I want to continue to share my struggles. It's going to help someone. Someone may have a disability like me in reading, following directions, all that good stuff. All right, so we got the same thing. This is under fit. Probably going to get the same info that we got here. Yes, of course. Close, close. Doing some queries. Yep, still pulling in data. Same data we saw before. Got it. That's great. All right, anything pull up in our dashboard yet? I'll refresh 20 minutes. I don't know if we're going to get anything. Because again, I just got this working. And this looks like 20 minutes. Log on. I haven't logged on to anything. Maybe we'll get some down here. I don't think so. Anyhow, we got it working in our lab. So I'll show you something else for good administration. This will slowly pull in data. All right, yeah, we got some more login here. Got a report. Report. Slowly stuff is coming in. So we go to here. Again, I got the stuff reporting quicker. Again, this is all going to be dependent on your environment. If you click on older versions, group policy template. Not sure if I showed you that, but you can download it. ADM file right there. So it looks like we can do some policy stuff. So maybe just deploy the agent very easy and then put everything in a template. Yep, we can install on Linux, we can install on Mac. So all this data you can get back on multiple devices. So Linux, got thin clients running some type of Linux OS. Mac, all your Mac users, so small group, and then Windows, majority of your enterprise. You do a manual sign installer, put in the hub name, and put in the user machine info. But anyhow, all this stuff. So we got it working again. Made some changes in here. Gave the actual appliance a real host name, left the IP alone, subnet. Put it back on .1. Pretty sure I changed that to 129. I can't remember, but corrected that. Got our DNS suffix. And yes, our IP of the actual appliance put in here versus what I did. I think I put that into there. Yep, couldn't find Chicago. We're doing New York. Big city. But that was fixed. and we got our machine on the correct network. We even joined it to the domain. We were able to talk to our appliance that we set up, and now we got data rolling in to Stratusphere. Again, I'm not going to dig into it, but you deploy it for your lab environment, test it out for an enterprise environment, get data rolling in. So anyhow, part B, wrapped it up. I don't like to leave things broken, so we got it working. You dig into it, all kinds of big things. Let's check one more time. I just like seeing things work. User experience. Any dashboards yet? Probably not. Maybe. Has it been 20 minutes? Have I been talking for 20 minutes? Trying to keep this video short. No. Oh, inspectors. You gonna get anything? You die. Okay. Anything? Anything? Go. Anything? No? What about machines? Give me something. Give me something before I sign off. Come on. No. Anyhow. So you dig through it. I learned something. I hope you learned something.